We are back from the break. Let's continue from where we ended in the morning. I think most of you haven't joined, and I don't know the reason why. Maybe they are waiting for the video. By looking at the nature of the class, if you say you are going to rely on video, you see the length of the video is a bit long, and I don't know. For me, if I'm watching video on YouTube and it's too long, it's not easy for me. But I don't know the rest. So it is better for you to join the class once and for all. If you don't understand anything, that's where you have to go back to the video and watch. Okay. So let's see. In the morning, we started with the CSS box and the Flexbox. That's what we did in the morning. And in HTML and CSS, if you're able to understand these two concepts, then you are good to go. The first one is the CSS box concept, and the second one is the Flexbox concept. So before we move on, I would like us to do a short recap on what we did in the morning. So let's start with the CSS um, box model. The CSS box model. How do you guys understand that based on what we did in the morning? Anyone can talk. Gilbert, can you start?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, how do you understand the CSS box model?
Okay, sir, please, from the understanding I got, um, uh, when you check a web page or when you're designing a web page, like the layout of the general web page is in a box form, such that each side of the box has a name where you can be able to manipulate different types of properties to be able to meet the necessary desires that you want on your web page. Right. Some of the ones we saw were the margins and then the paddings that we saw. And for you to have a margin, you need to the properties of the margins. We saw the left, right, top, and then the bottom. And top, right, left, and bottom actually gives you um, a, a square-like or a rectangular shape thing. So basically, the CSS um,
Box model.
the box model is actually telling us that for the web page that we are creating, we should have in mind that it's something of a box nature
Yes.
with which we'll be applying all
Yes.
our elements.
Yes. Okay, that's great. That's great. Mr. Same, Samuel David, how can you also say, how did you understand about the CSX box model?
So for me, I missed the class and I've not been able to watch the YouTube video too. So I'm yet to get the update.
Oh, okay. 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 Joseph, what about you? Hi, Joseph. Your mic is muted.
Hi.
Yeah.
Sorry. So what I would say is that um, the structure of it, I think it's like it needs a kind of command or some properties that need to be with.
Yeah, listen.
I don't know if my concept. Yeah, so it's like you need to understand what you are doing. That's how I see it. You need to understand what and that exact time what you want to what you want it to be like, and
Okay.
then to apply. Uh,
O- Okay. Okay. So that's it. That's it. So for the CSS box model, in order for you to be able to um understand CSS very, very well and position your layouts in the actual way that you want to do it. The first concept is the CSS box model. And we said that that one is not anything. There's no definition or some, like, I don't know how to put it. All that you have to know is with a CSS box model, you have to look at the entire web page as a box. The entire web page as a box. And also each of the elements on the web page also as a box, or it is in the box. If you're able to picture your entire website and the elements on the web page as they are in the form of box, that one can easily help you to be able to add margin, padding, and the rest. Right now, I know if I say margin padding, most of you understand what I'm saying. So when you talk about the margin, margin is just the space around your box. Just imagine that you have a box. So the space around the box is called a margin. Then let's say you have something inside the box. So in the morning, I was using a cat. Let's say you have a cat inside the box. The cat may be your paragraph tag. The cat may be your h1 tag. The cat may be your image or any content that you are using on your web page. So around the inside the box, around the cat, the space around the cat is called the padding. So inside the box to the padding, we have four main parts. That is the top, the right, the down, and the hot, and the left. That's the first thing that I want you guys to understand. Then from there, we move straight to the flex box. We move straight to the flex box. And what is the flex box? Flex box is a way of laying out, or it's a mechanism that helps you to lay out your website the way you want it to be. Eh? So with the Flexbox tool, we have so many properties. We have so many properties under Flexbox. But like I said, I don't want us to run this class like the traditional class that we go. You go and learn a lot of things, and at the end of the day, you may not even use most of them. So we are just going to master the ones that we are using. Whilst we are learning, then you'll be applying them. That's what we are going to do. So in the morning, we saw some of the properties. We saw that on every web page, when you design the website with your HTML, just the skeleton, the whole web page flows in in the vertical direction. That's in your is it the y axis, right? The whole web page flows on the y-axis. So in order for you to be able to change the direction of certain part or the whole web page, we use Flexbox. So you just use the property display, and the value should be what? Flexed. Automatically, it will change in direction. And if you don't want the direction of the flex, which automatically moves all your item across the x-axis, you can specify flex direction on the next line, which we saw that. And with that, with the flex direction, we have two values that you can specify. The first one is the row, and the second one is the column. Then from there, we also saw how you can manipulate or change the positions of your content. A typical example is how we built our, what do you call it, the navigation bar. So if you want to move the content to the left, right, center, we use what is called the justify content property. The justify content property under Flexbox. And with that one, you can use the values can be center, flex, and flex start, and the rest. Then from there to we also look at the align items, which we haven't used that yet. We have so many properties. We have so many properties, and I don't want us to just talk about the properties without implementing them. So let's continue with our project that we started in the morning. So in the morning, we started with our personal website. That's portfolio website for you, the developers. And I asked you guys to continue from where we ended. I hope you were able to continue. The last part was the footer. Have you been able to implement the footer? Hi,
Yes, sir.
Joseph.
Yes, yes, yes. We are done. Yes, yes, we are
Okay,
done.
okay. Oh, David is gone. David is gone. Okay. We are not going to wait for anyone because the videos will be uploaded on YouTube for you guys. So, Gilbert, can you share your screen so that we see what you're able to do?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Let's go to the footer section. No, no. Let me see first. On your browser. Scroll down. Scroll down. Oh, great. Hey, Gilbert, also, Carlos, one me, you know, Carlos crowd. Hey, serious, oh. Gilbert, how can you add this color? You have green, black, and this. Hey.
Sir.
by, by the way, but you have done well. You have really, really done well. That's great. That's great. That's great. I like how you guys are um like coping up with me, understanding everything that we are doing. Most of like with software development, I can't give you everything on. So guys, after the class, whenever you have free time, just Google, just Google about some stuff that you are not getting it. Last night, some of you were calling me around 12 o'clock there, but I was able to answer you and take you through whatever they were doing. But Gilbert, that's great. You have
Yes, sir.
done well. You have done well. But check your colors, okay?
Yes, boss.
Joseph, can you share your screen?
Okay, sir.
After that, the next person is Junior, which I don't know the person. Junior, please, who is Junior? Huh. Gilbert,
Sir.
have you seen your brother's website? Careless me.
Sir, I have a question here.
Okay, Joseph,
Sir,
you still
I have
have
a question.
yeah, you still have some one or two things to do. Your website doesn't look like what's it I can say? Okay,
Yeah, yes, sir.
Joseph, I'm listening. Your question.
Sir, you see this part, the margin, the
Mm-hmm.
profile pic, that margin.
Mm-hmm.
I tried, but uh,
It didn't
it
work.
wasn't working. Yes,
Okay,
I tried the last one.
okay, okay. So we are going to help Joseph to do the margin and the pattern right now. And the next thing is your footer too is not complete. Joseph, your footer is
Okay.
not complete. Okay, so this one I'm not going to do the talking. No. Guys, please let assist Joseph to do the margin and the footer right now, then we move on. I think Gilbert is here. Junior, hey, who is Junior? Guys, who is using the Junior account here? Identify yourself. Oh.
It's me, Moses.
Hey, Moses, in the morning you were using this. Hey, okay, okay. Gilbert, are you back?
Yes, sir, I'm here.
So let's work on Joseph's website for him. I think he's having some issue with the margin and the rest. Did you see that,
Uh,
or or you should let you see the whole page again.
Yes, please.
Okay. So Joseph, let's see.
Yes.
Just open the browser again. Let's see. Okay. So the picture and the profile is fused together, and he wants to create some space between them.
Yes, please.
So how does he achieve that?
Okay. So when we're inserting the text, we please can I see the HTML file?
Mm-hmm.
We put it in a class called info. So all these texts, the text are supposed to be another class info. So at a CSS file, when you declare the info class, then you apply some paddings to the left and right to shift the text in between and create some space. So
Please come again. Come again.
open a CSS file. Then the padding at .info.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. The top, at least make it 80 pixels. And the right, make it about 30 pixels. Padding right.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
No, not a font size. So after padding top, then come down.
Top.
So,
Okay.
no, padding right.
About
Maybe some 30 pixels. Right, it will not go to px.
this is what I have.
Please, the font size is what?
Font size.
Font size is 14. It's okay.
It's 50.
Please, after you did this, did you save it?
Yes.
Oh.
Or is it because what do you call
Okay,
it?
you apply padding left. So let's
Okay.
see.
Left.
No, aside padding right, you apply padding left too.
Oh, okay. This I didn't bring the pixels.
Okay. Okay, then please save it and let's see.
Still.
You see, for the right side, it has shifted a little. So if you can do the same for the left, you see that it has shifted a little to the scrolling bar.
Yes.
So you have to shift a little too from the image, so that so if you can apply some left paddings too.
Okay.
But 30 pixels is a little too big. So if you can make it about 20.
With the left or the right?
The left.
Okay. Okay. So now
Okay.
Also, what about this? The image or
The image, mine was too big, so I went to resize it in the HTML file.
I'm in for later. I don't
Please go up a
know
little.
with a code or
No, up on the web page. No, the web page. No, the padding top is 90. It's too big.
okay. So let me reduce this again and see.
Okay.
Or let me add padding. What do you call it?
Do you want the image to become big?
Yes.
Then go to the HTML file and then add some height and width to it.
So if I'm to increase the height, I think it will rather move to the top. Okay, let me add 5 instead of, let me make it 250. Okay, I think
Is it working
see
now?
if I can still.
Or try 500 pixels by 500 pixels. Please.
For today, I'm just watching.
Okay.
Or should I maintain the 10 rather?
The 10 was okay.
But because I don't know if okay, so let me add on top. Let me go there.
Now the space between the image, the text, and then the footer is also big.
Yes.
So if you can. So now apply the padding to the footer and let's see. Padding top.
Padding top.
Yeah. No, not padding top. Okay, try padding top at the footer and let's see.
Here.
Yeah. I make it small. Try -20, let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or is it because of the image? I don't know, but
Mm. Okay, you see that the text and then the image are in one section,
the text.
and the image.
This one.
Yes, and then
Which one?
the image and then the text. Are they in one? Is it they are all in one section?
Yes.
So I don't know if you can declare the section and then do padding down.
So I need to add another section. Oh.
No, the same section. I'll be all are in one section. So if you can
Yes.
open it, yes. So if you can come to the CSS file and then if you declare session over here, I don't know, then padding down. Mm,
Still,
bottom. Uh,
So
still. Let's try margin. Let's reduce the margins.
this I think okay. So that will be this one.
Mm.
Yeah.
No, not the. Okay, you do that one and let's. So,
Which one?
so
But
like the margin for the section.
I'm coming. Is
okay,
it
for the section.
profile.pic?
Yes.
Is it profile.pic?
Yes.
Go to
Profile
HTML,
is
let's see.
supposed to be dash.
Dash here.
Yes,
Go
yes.
to HTML, let's see.
You use dots. It's supposed to profile dash. You don't use dots in declaring classes.
Oh, okay.
Please, did you save it after I did the changes?
I did. I did save it.
Hmm. Now open a CSS file. Then, okay, so they're down where you declare the session
Why
padding
do you
button.
have padding 0? Imagine 0.
The margin is supposed to be 0, yes. Or 0 there.
You don't want any margin around the image. Okay, save it and let's see.
Okay. But
Okay. So are you sorted now?
yes, please.
What of the margin at the footer side? Margin top.
Here.
So at dot footer, they come to margin top. The dot footer.
Okay,
The
Joseph, you see, we have section here and we have section on top there too. I've told you
Okay.
guys, anytime you want to apply a special CSS to a certain part of your website, make sure you use the classes and the IDs. Otherwise, this section that you have applied the padding button to be 10 here, and the top there to
Okay.
section to display flex.
So
It
okay.
work for all the sections on your HTML web page. So make sure you apply the ID or the class.
Okay.
the dot footer no apply a top padding list, a top margin.
Man.
No, at the dot footer.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Top margin.
The margin top. Do it 5 LS. Let's see if this shift. It's rather coming down.
Yes. I think let us move. I think I will go to and then.
Okay. Today, I just wanted us to use the first 1 hour to review our codes, to do code review. So if you are here and you have any issue, you can share your screen so that we all assist you, guys. So Gilbert has done his, Joseph has done his. Right now, I think Majid has joined. David, David Samuel, I don't know whether you have something you can share with us.
No, no, sir.
Okay. Okay. What Moses, do you have anything that you can share with us? Joseph, do you
Yes,
want
sir.
to talk?
Sir. I came in late in the morning, so at the meta section, there were certain things I couldn't add up over the this place.
Share your screen.
Yeah.
Is it inside the header, the head tag?
Yes.
This one, no one coded this thing from scratch. Oh. We all use the auto generate, right?
Yes, sir.
This,
Yeah.
we don't code from scratch again.
This.
Right now, all these codes, you guys understand. So all that you have to do is you have to use the control key plus the exclamation sign. That's why to generate your starter, what do you call it? Codes for you. Okay, so the all that is saying
Control key plus.
with that one, we have to erase everything here, oh, bro. Wapa hokra and try. So you guys
Okay.
I'm Cameli,
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so you can put your
All
hand
right.
down. Your hand is still up. Moses,
Ah,
are you ready to share your screen?
no, sir.
Hey, Majid,
Robert.
are you ready to share your screen with us?
Oh, because I wasn't able to configure things out during the first lesson, I couldn't catch up. But then I promise I'll do everything and then send it to you. For now, I'm really watching.
Okay, guys, you know something? Let me tell you some secret in software development. One of the best way to grow as a software developer is what we are doing right now. And I always say, Robert, I never had this opportunity. I never. Everything that I'm teaching you guys, I learned it myself. I buy courses. I invest in myself a lot. So I spend money, buy courses online, then make sure I sit down, learn everything. But if you get the chance for, let's say, a senior developer or a mid senior developer to just give you the direction, hey, the way you like, you will go far and very, very fast. That's how it works in software development. If you are,
Yeah,
yes,
Mr. Yeah, that's why for now I want to understand. I'm trying to understand all the flexbox and all that stuff.
okay,
For now, I know with the HTML, I could just create the destination. I can do all the HTML part, the almost everything. But it's left with the flexbox. I
CSS,
really have to sit down and then understand and then try to do them off it without looking at anything. That's what I'm trying to do now.
yes, okay. So guys, um, we the assignment was to just create the footer section. So let me share my screen for you guys. Then we all do mine together. I intentionally didn't do it because I knew definitely some people will not do, so that we all code them together. Okay, so let's see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay. So
Mr. Robert,
yes,
will you teach us the hosting today?
today, if time permits us, we will do Git right now.
Oh, well.
The
Okay, so now
hosting,
you're left with Git and then hosting.
yes. Then we start the CMS.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Okay. So let's just create the what do you call it, the footer together. So from here, this is the ending of the section tag. All that you have to do is what? Introduce the footer tag. Then inside the footer tag, I said just write your name. So that one we can put it in the P tag. Then write your full name. So Robert Obri Jr. Full stop. Then I said what? All,
Mr. Robert,
yes.
yeah, please, I have a question.
Okay, you can ask.
You see, right after the div, you
Yeah.
have an attribute class equals info. Why do you have to bring it there?
Is
You
that
see,
right after the what?
the div, you know, I have a problem. I have a problem with at times how we, you see, when we open um a new tag,
Mm-hmm.
for example, what you've done over here, maybe less than paragraph, then we open close. There are instances that we write inside the first one, and then instances too that we write in the this thing, like the main part in between them. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Okay, so the reason you're asking, why do I have the class here?
Yes, why do you have the class over there?
And so
And
there are some instances we don't specify any class, we just put them inside, right? That's
yes, yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
okay. Okay, that's great. Um, is that Majid?
Yes, please.
Okay, Majid, and the whole and the rest of the class, you can see that here I have div tag here, right?
Uh-huh.
I have another div tag here, right?
Yes.
But the way I want to um style this is different from this, right?
Uh-huh.
So if I just write, or if I just put my div tag here and write my paragraph inside, and this one too, I introduce a div tag here and I just put the image tag inside, it will work. But whatever CSS that you are going to write for this div will also be applied to this div. Since you are calling div, if you are calling, let's say, Majid, and in your house, you have about 6 Majid,
You
and
just said something. You said when we are calling
yes,
div.
yes. So
So when we are calling
I'm
div, it will
using
call
you.
all of them.
Yes, I'm using your name as an example. Assuming in the house we have about 6 Majid there,
Uh-huh.
and your daddy just wake up and say, Majid, come. Who will go?
I guess. The one that is mostly called will go.
Hey, as for this one, all of you should come in.
Oh, I know. Like I'm just like the one, like what's it? Sophia, I tell Stefano or one particular one, like wow.
No, listen. Even if you have different Majid there, you know what they do. Normally they say Majid Junior, Majid this, Majid that, and I'm a boy.
Yeah.
Good. So the Majid Junior, Majid this, Majid that, no, that is the classes or the ID to distinguish you from the rest.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand?
Okay.
And any magic being here you. We are
And
just
then I've noticed one thing too, that at times after declaring the attributes and then the whatever content you want to put inside, in between the tags, at times you don't put anything over there.
Which one? Like Majid,
at times
example.
At times I have noticed at times you declare a tag and then you only write something in the first tag, like the opened tag. You understand? But in between the two tags, you don't write anything. For instance, what you've written over the class equals info. At times, where the paragraph is, there's nothing over there. You just have a less than backslash, then diff, like close one. That's all.
Please, who understands what Majid is saying so that I can explain it better to me, because I'm confused here.
Listen. I said, you see, when we declare tag, right? Like let's say the head.
Yes.
We have the less than head, then greater than, and then with the closing one, right?
Yeah.
But with the first one, just like the way you said at times if we have many of them, and you want to call, you don't know the one we call, so you put an attribute like a specified one, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm saying that at times after declaring that one and closing it, in between that tag and then the ending one, there's nothing inside, like where the content is supposed to be, there's nothing over there.
Do you have any example that you can prove?
I think with the previous one, or there hasn't been anything like that.
Maybe I'm not getting you. That's why. Maybe I'm not getting you.
Oh.
But you, Majid, you don't worry. If you have any challenge with what,
look at title.
Title.
You see title. You've written Robert Obri Jr., right?
Yes.
At times nothing is there. Like you raise the title, like Robert Obri is not there. Nothing is there. But in between the first title, the first one, the first one, you write class and then give it an attribute and then an info.
Okay.
How you understand now?
Okay. So something like the text area tag. Good. That's a typical example. Text area tag.
Yeah, the text area tag.
So I now understand what you are saying. So with the text area tag, that one, we don't put anything in between the two tags. So the text area tag is also a type of input element or input.
Okay.
You get me? The text area tag is always used with text input.
Okay.
That is when you are creating forms to collect data from users.
Okay.
So for example, you have username, email, and the next one is maybe your message. So the message section will be the text area, what do you call it? Section, or the text area field. So with the text area tag, we don't have anything in between the two what do you call it? Tags. We don't put anything inside. When you put it inside, it will show in your box. It will show inside the box. Do you get me? And we have placeholders. Placeholders is what we use to tell the user that, oh, enter your message here. We don't put it in between the two tags. Do you understand?
Yeah, some that one too. You don't put it inside the two tags, right?
Yes. Yes. All right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And then I think I have another one.
Okay.
With a div, with a div. For all I know is that there was one time we were talking about blog something something, and then inline we had ones that at first when we were doing the destination label, maybe label, then you have something like email, close it, inputs, then you have something like ta- type, test, or something like that. And then for what I learned, he said with the div, we use it to, for instance, if all of them happen to be on the same line, like you have, what is your name, first name, and then right after the first name, you have last name, like they are all horizontal.
Mm-hmm.
You use the div to bring the other one down.
It's not div.
But what?
We use the break tag.
Break tag.
The BR.
Doesn't the break tag actually space the first one and then the top one?
Not space. It brings it to the next line.
But what does a div do?
Div is a special. Were you here when we started with the HTML?
Yeah, I was here.
If you know you were not here, please don't let
Oh,
them
no.
drag it.
Oh, I was here.
Just go to YouTube, our channel. Just go there and watch the video. Okay. Okay. So Majid, this div is short for what? Division. And all that it does is it's just a special tag. When I was teaching you introduction to HTML, I told you that there are some tags that they don't do anything. All that they do is they help you, the developer, to structure your website in a nice format. And we look at something like the header here, this header tag. When you just write header, it doesn't do anything. Another one is what? Section. When you write section, it doesn't do anything. Another one is the division tag, which is the div. Another one is the footer tag. Another one is the nav. So there are so many. Even we have what? Another one which is what? Aside, which is normally used for the sidebars. All these tags are special tags in HTML5.
Okay.
That helps you the developer, to just divide your website into different what parts. Please, do you understand?
Okay. Yeah, I understand now.
Okay. So let's
Right.
continue. Let's continue. So let's select our, what do you call it, the footer tag, and let's give it a background color of, I'm going to use green. Then what again? Let's give the text color to be white. So FFF. For now, I know if I write FFF, most of you know what we are talking about, the type of color it is. Okay, then let's give our footer height. The height should be let's use let me use 40 and see 40 pixels. Yes, Joseph.
Please, I am not dragging us back, but I want to ask this. So whenever we introduce the div tag, are we supposed, is it compulsory to introduce a class?
It depends on what you are doing.
Okay.
Assuming you have different divs.
Okay.
For example, in this section, just this section, just one section.
Yes.
How many divs do we have inside?
Yes. We have two.
We have 2 divs. This is the first one, this is the second,
Yes.
right? So
Second one, yes, please.
if you don't specify class here or ID here,
Okay.
you just come here and write div, and you write CSS for that.
All it. Okay.
Automatically, it will be applied to all the divs. Majid,
All right.
does
Okay.
it make sense? Joseph, rather.
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, so we are working on our footer. Let's see the outcome right now. Okay, so this is my footer. I think the height is small for me. Let me increase it to, let's say, 70. I'm not 70, but what do? Okay, so this is my what do you call it? My footer. Right now, what I have to do is I have to move this copyright section to the what? To the center. Then also move it to the what? The middle part of this, what do you call it? This footer. So it's very, very simple. All that you have to do is what? Text align, text align what? Center. Let's go and check. Guys, are you following?
Yes,
So
sir.
how do I move it to the middle? How?
Top padding.
You can use padding. You can use padding. So how do you do that? You have to select the paragraph. So I can select my footer paragraph. Footer paragraph. Then I do what?
Padding top.
Padding top.
Top.
You can just write PT. It will give it to you. PT.
Yes, sir.
Let me give it 30 pixels and see if it will work. Guys, so right now, within the next 3 seconds, we are done with our footer. So there's it. You can add more properties to it. You can add more properties. For example, we can add the text font size, font size to be, let's say, 30 pixels. Let me check. Ish, it's too much. So let me decrease it to 20 or 18. 20. Okay, I think it's 20 is okay. You can also change the font family, or the font style. You can change. You can add so many properties here. You can add all these properties. These properties. The font style. Let me make it italic and see. You see how it's showing? Then what again? We can change the font weight. Font weight to bold or so font weight. Let's use 600. Let me check. Guys, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you can do so many things here. You can do so many things here. Right now, creating footer. Creating footer is very, very simple. I know and I believe each and everyone here can create
Sir,
footer.
can you go back a bit? Can you go back a bit? You move too fast.
I moved too fast there. Okay, so let me run over it for you. I said we are creating footer. So in your HTML section or file, all that you have to do is what? Introduce your footer here. Then you add some paragraph inside. That's all. Majid, are you following?
I'm listening.
Okay. Then when you come here to the CSS part, come and select the footer tag. So I've selected my footer tag here. Then I want to add a background color to be what? Green. So that's it over here. Are you following? Then
Yes.
after adding the background color to be green, I want my text, the text,
Okay.
the text inside the paragraph to be what? White. That is what I've
Okay.
specified here. Then the next one is the height of your footer. How do you want the height to be? So I've given it 70 pixels. So this will be the height of my footer. The next one is what? Text align. That is, I want to move the what do you call it? I want to move the content to the center. That's why I gave it text align to the what? Center. So from there, then I came to select the what? The main content, which is the paragraph. So how do you select that? If you just use P, it will work. But you have a lot of paragraphs here. So this is a typical example of what you were asking, Majid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you have P tag here. You have about 3 P tags here. You have 2 P tags here. Are you following? Good.
I'm following you. I'm following.
And you have one here. So if you don't bring the footer per a cab fee, you let's see. Hey, see, have you seen? I did.
Yeah, I've seen it.
But when we say a cab fee.
Mm.
Okay. So in order for you to just maybe you are talking to someone, no be a pajama say, hey, I'm not talking to you. So who are you talking to? I'm talking to the paragraph inside the what? The footer tag. So what do? You have to bring the footer, you have to select the footer element first, then you select the paragraph element for CSS to know that, oh, okay, so I'm talking to the paragraph inside the footer, not the paragraph inside the info class.
All
Guys,
right.
you understand?
Yeah.
Good. So that's how it works. That's how it works. That's how it works. Okay.
I'm fine.
So let's right now what we are going to do is we are going to play around the Flexbox and the CSS box a bit. Then we move straight to what they call it, Git. So let's see. For now, I believe and I hope each and everyone here can just close his or her eyes and create footer for me. The same applies to navigation bar. Navigation bar. With navigation bar, this is how we create navigation bar. Always, mostly we have the logo here, and this what do you call it? The navigation has been positioned at the right side, and the logo has been positioned at the what? The left side. But in the case where you have to position everything in the center, it's very simple. All that you have to use the justify content center. It will be positioned here. Okay. Then the next one is the hero section. Hero section, we have seen how we can use what? Image. This one we are using colors and the rest. Guys, so here and the footer, I believe and I hope everyone is sorted here. Next, our main concentration will be on the body here. So we are going to create a body right now. And with the body, this will be the layout. We are going to create a web page where we have two sidebars. We have one at the left and one at the right. And we have content inside the middle. So that's what we are going to do right now. Then after building that web page, I give it to you as an assignment. Go and create your own navigation bar, your hero section, and your hot and your footer, and add it to what we are going to do right now to be a complete website. Please, is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So let's start. We are going to this one. Imagine the Becker's in, but because I want to beat time, that's why. So this one will be lesson. Let me use lesson 4. Okay, this will be lesson 4 instead of lesson 4. Project 2 rather. The first one was project 1, the portfolio project. So project 2. So guys, you can do this. Go and create a new folder inside your code boot folder and name it project 2. Let me close this and let me open that with my VS code. I can easily even okay. Let me.
Can you wait for me? I'm coming.
Hey, anytime, and fast. Just go to your code boot folder and create a new folder. Name it project 2. You can even use any name that you want to. It's not by force to go according to what I'm saying here. At the end of the day, I just want you guys to understand and be able to build a complete web page on your own. Now for Jiska, we are not able to tight amame.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me open with VS Code. Okay, so we are starting a new project again. And you do a see journey because you know. So we create first one, which is what? Index.html. I didn't hear in be on one hear you. Then the next one be what? Guys, the next one be what? Star.css. Then the next one will be my image. If only this one can make use image.
Oh, that's very fast. Too fast. Yes.
Is that? I'm moving faster.
Yes, sir.
Really fast. Really fast.
The reason is you already understand all this section. That's why.
Hey,
Mr.
Ahmed.
Is that?
Yeah, to tell me that you don't understand, sir.
You don't understand.
You are putting the file in the new file in the project sheet folder, right?
I said just go to your code boot folder and create a new folder and name it project 2. This is our second project. Or
Okay.
you can use second project as the name. Please, are you following?
Yes, sir, I'm following.
And open that folder inside your VS Code. Can't you do this?
Oh, we can do that.
Great. So after doing this, create two files. Name one index.html, another one star.css. Create a folder and name it images. This is where I've gotten to. Mudu and one can try, then we move on. Okay.
I saw you wait.
I hear my bosses. I hear. It's 8:20. Hey, the way time moves fast when you are coding, I don't even understand that. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, I just touch one project. By the time I realize it is 5, haven't done anything. That's how the time moves. So when you are coding, but if you are not coding and you are just sitting down,
This guy,
Like,
this guy fast.
guys, are we on the same page?
Yes.
David, please, have we gotten to where we are now?
Yes, sir.
So can I move forward now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this is where we have gotten to now. I say and we say whenever we are starting a new project, please don't waste your time to type then again. You understand it, but if you want to do
yeah,
it, fine. All that you can do is you can use the shift plus the what do you call it? The shift
exclamation sign.
plus the exclamation sign like this. It will pop up the what? The emit file for you. All that you have to do is you press enter, bam. So this is what Majid was asking. Majid, on in here, why?
What?
It was
Yeah.
Joseph. It was me.
It was Joseph rather.
Yes.
Okay. Guys, have you all been able to do this?
Yes.
Uh,
Yes.
David Samuel, please have you done this?
Yes, sir.
Great. So let's change this one to project 2. And now you can use any name. Let me use second project. The title. Can we move forward? I'm
Yes,
relying
sir.
on you, my senior. So if you don't, Rebecca. Okay. So we are going to build a web page where we have 2 sidebars. That's the agenda, or that's the plan in mind. Guys, that's the plan in mind. We are going to build a web page that has 2 sidebars. I'm taking you through some of these projects because the more you build projects, the more you get different what layouts, and when you get contrast, this thing I see why you be that. You have done some before, so it's a new baby. Guys, do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let's build a web page that has two sidebars, and the main content will be in the middle. Okay. So how do you start with that? We can use the div, the section, whatever. So let's use the div with a class of wrapper. Wrapper that will wrap all the page. Or you can even use just main tag here instead of using div. You can use main, just main tag to show that this is the main container for your whole what content. Okay. Then inside the main tag, we said what we want two sidebars. So the first one will be what sidebar, and with the sidebar we can use what the aside tag to group them. So aside the aside tag to group this one. So let's use the next one to be what section section. The next one is section. I'm just creating the tags for you. The last one will also be what aside. Okay, so I just want you guys to get the picture of what we are trying to achieve together. So here we have one sidebar here. We have the middle portion, which will be the main content of the website. And this side will also be another side of the website, another sidebar.
Sir, please, you said if you want to do the destiny, you press control what?
Okay, let me cut everything. I said you don't use control, shift plus the exclamation sign like this. Then you press enter.
Oh.
Hey, and the work at you.
Yeah, my PC was actually full.
So can we move forward now?
Yeah, please.
Okay. So this is the plan. We said we want one sidebar here, another sidebar here, and the main content will be at the middle. So that's the structure now. We have one aside here, main section, and we have another aside here. So what are you doing? In fact, here we see a time. We are just going to copy some codes and come in. We are going to copy some content and come and place them here. So with our side, let me see if I'll get some content. Okay, so let me copy this content. You can use the random text generator, but I don't want to use that one. So the first one, I'm going to use paragraph tag and paste everything inside. So this is one. Then the main section will be this.
So Robert,
Yes.
yeah, I don't have those texts. That's why I didn't project my web. So if you
Oh,
can, just
brother, this excuse there is not valid though. Listen.
yeah. But you said that I think in the morning I was using a phone, so I didn't copy
And
those texts.
and
Yeah,
I said in the morning that it's not by force to use my text. You can
me
use.
is by force to me, so I want to use the same text. So
Okay. I'll copy it for you. Don't worry. Okay.
okay, then copy it for me.
Okay. So I have okay. Let me see. I have about 3 paragraphs. So let me do exactly how it is. So the first paragraph is this. So this will be my first paragraph inside my section. Guys, are you following? Maybe if you want me to, I'll copy it for all of you. Don't worry. So the next one is what? Another paragraph, which I'm going to copy the next paragraph. Please, with the content of your website, don't worry. Always your client will give it to you. If they don't give it to you, you have to charge them so that um, they will pay additional money for that. Then the last one is this. Okay. Okay, so I can just copy the first paragraph and come and put it in the second aside like this. Let me save it. Right now, let me copy all the text for you guys. So please check in the chat room. I'm pasting everything in the chat room. You can use exactly what I'm using. About mon copy. Okay. So right now, let me go live and see what I have. In fact, a better time, but I don't mind. Okay, so this is what we have. Oh. This is what we have. In fact, it doesn't look nice. And bear in mind that with this project, you guys are going to create the navigation bar, the hero section, and the footer. I'm teaching you the main body. So after building this with you, it's going to be a project work again, which you have to make it a complete website. Okay. So let's add some headings so that it will be nice. In fact, you can't deal with just paragraphs. So the first one, hey, heading back I'm from away. So H, let me use H2. Hey, what should I write here? Let me write website strategies. Strategies. The next one, let's use I'm saying so that one, let's use H1. Let's write, hey, remember me, Timo. Any nice title?
Sorry.
Okay, any nice title. Hey, don't write my own. Write your own. The next one, H. Let's use the same H2 for this. And this one, let me use how to make website. Okay, let me check my web page. Great, great, great. You guys should note that this web page, we are not building any footer, any hero section, any what do you call it, nav bar. You are going to do that. The main concentration is the body. Yo. Okay, I think the HTML part is done. Are we on the same page or I should wait for you?
Yes, that's what's fine.
Okay, I'm in Tremon. Yeah.
main.
Mhm.
Guys, are you done?
Yes, please.
Please, are you done?
No, sir.
Moses, please, are you typing the thing one by one or what? Guys,
Yes, sir.
please, are you done?
Say yeah, say we are done.
Moses.
I'm
Moses.
done. Sir, I'm
Okay,
done.
okay. So I don't want to be switching um within two windows. So let me just split the screen into two. So the first thing is let's link our CSS to the HTML. So as usual, just use the link tag, then the href attribute, then write the CSS, what do you got name here. So let me go and bring the CSS and split that one to be on my right. Okay. So you guys remember I told you that this one, because it is white, that you are not seeing. Okay, even that one you are seeing some small space here. I told you that first you need to picture the entire web page as a box, and also each and the elements in the HTML, what do you got file as well as a box too. And I also told you guys that by default HTML website has margin and padding around it. So how do you remove that margin and padding? You can just select the body tag. Let's give it a background of this, and let's see what we have. Okay, so you can see the margin and the padding around your website. So let's remove the padding and the margin. So we can specify the margin to be what? 0. And the padding also to be 0. This is the first thing that you always have to do. And if you want to use a special font family for the entire website, you can also put it in the body tag. Okay, so let me see what I have. Okay, this is it. Okay, so back to business. What are we doing? What do we want to achieve at the end of the day? At the end of the day, we want to build a website that on the home page, we have two sidebars and the main content in between the two sidebars. So we want one sidebar at the left, another sidebar at the right. That's what we are doing. That's what we want to achieve at the end of the day. So how can we achieve this? We can achieve this by using the Flexbox that we learned in the morning. So what do? Always, you have to select the main container or the parent element. So the parent element here is what? The main tag. Okay, so you can select the main tag and give it display of what? Guys, display of more
Flex.
flex. So let's see the new changes. Guys, are you following? Move me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, not only you, Gilbert. The rest, please.
Yeah. Sure.
David Samuel, please, what were you saying? Is that I'm moving faster?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let me take my time for you. I hope with the HTML part you are done.
Yes, I'm done.
Oh, but CSS, there's a 3 line spend much row. Means me move faster. Okay, you let me leave it for you to do. Please, when you're done, let me know, okay?
Okay, sir.
Great.
I'm done.
You are done, eh?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the same results?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So the next thing that we want to do is let's give it some borders and the rest. Let's select the section here, the aside, and give them borders and margin and padding. So the first one is the aside. Let's give it a border of 2 pixels. The star
So
should
aside no.
sorry.
Two. Okay.
Then the color should be color background use for this. Let's use red and a yellow. No, let me use my favorite color, tomato. Let me check what I have. Okay. But at the end of the day, we are going to remove the box. My box in the AM time. The next one is the section. Let's give it border of 2 pixels, the same solid, and let me use teal. Okay, so this is what I have. Remember, this will be the body of your page. Maybe I wanted the say work. Okay, so let's see. Right now, we have applied the flex property on the main content. So what is the next thing that we want to achieve? Okay, so the question here is, how is the sidebar should be displayed? How do you want the sidebar to be displayed? The sidebar, normally, the width is smaller than what we are seeing. So we normally give, let's say, from this side to this side, very, very short width for the whole sidebar. This side to the same thing. Then the rest of the page, the rest of the content will be occupied at the hot, at the center. That will be the main page. So how do you reduce the size of this? How can you reduce the size of this? Okay, so with Flexbox, we can use property which is called the flex shrink and flex, what do you call it, basis. And the last one is flex, let me check. I'm coding too much. Okay, so you have the flex basis, flex draw, and the flex shrink. These are the properties that we normally use most. But at the end of the day, you can just put all these three into one flex property. You don't have to specify flex basis, flex growth, and flex shrink. At the end of the day, you can just come here. Since on the main content you have display flex here, meaning here we can use flex property and give it a value of 1 here, and this one the same thing, then we give it a value of 2. What am I doing? Why am I doing this? All that I'm doing is I'm just dividing the page into 3. Remember that this aside are 2, meaning, let's check what we have. Let's check what we have. Okay, let me remove the borders. I don't know whether you guys have seen that this part has been increased. This side, it has been increased. Let me remove all the borders. We don't need the borders to do anything here. Okay. Okay. So this is it. We can give this side 3 instead of 2. Let's see what will happen. Please, do you see the changes? Okay, let me go over it for you guys. The first property is the display flex, which automatically reposition the layout of your website. That it changes the layout of your website by flowing in the, what do you call it, the horizontal direction instead of the vertical direction. So that's the first thing that you guys this is the first thing that I taught you when you started with Flexbox. And right now, let's see. Okay, so at the end of the day, we have equal parts. This part, this side, and this side. The reason why this side is a bit longer or bigger than the rest of them is because this one has a lot of content as compared to this one and this one. But for now, we want to reduce the size of this, also reduce the size of this, then make this one bigger than the rest of the pages, the part of the website. Please, am I making sense?
Yes.
Okay. So how can I achieve that? So we can just select the aside, the section, and the aside. Remember that the aside are 2, so you can just select only 1. Because at the end of the day, we want to achieve the same thing. Then here we give it a flex draw as 1. Then the section to the same thing. We apply flex draw as if if we use 1, let's see what will happen. Have you seen? It is equal size. Oh, from here to here, from here to here, from here to here is equal size. Meaning it has divided the page into 3 equal parts. That is, if you use the flex growth to be what? 1. Meaning you want the whole part to be equal size. That is from where is it? From here to here, and from here to here, and from here to here. They are all equal sizes. That's what we are doing now, or that's what we are seeing now. But that's not what we want to achieve. We want to make this sidebar occupy up to, let's say, this side, and this side to occupy up to this side, and the content, the main content should take the largest portion of what they call the page. Okay, so how do we achieve this? And I'm saying that instead of giving them flex 1, flex 1, flex 1, you can specify here to be what? Flex 3 or flex 4. So let's see what we have now. Guys, please, do you understand?
Yes.
So this is the first thing. Yes.
So it means the flex that is giving the smallest number is the one that becomes small.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, there are a lot of tutorials for this flex growth and the rest. This flex basis, flex growth, and flex shrink. After teaching you everything, then they will just tell you, or after reading everything, then you see that the one you can just fuse all of them as what? Flex. Instead of using flex basis, flex growth, flex what? Shrink. You can just use flex as the property, and you use the value 1, 2, 3 up to 4. Guys, you understand? So this is used to determine the size, the size of the container. Please, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. You let me remove this. Let me remove this, and let's create a dashboard. I'll come back to this. Let's create a dashboard. I hope you all know dashboard. Admin dashboard. Guys,
Yeah.
you all know admin dashboard. Oh, I'm asking a question. Oh.
Yes, sir.
So with admin dashboard, how does it look like? You can see that with admin dashboard, we have always normally the what do you call it? The left side, it has what? It has a sidebar here. Then the rest of the page will be the main content, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. So the same thing here. So what do? You just write your sidebar, and this will be your main content on your HTML website. Then when you come to the CSS, you just tell the CSS that, or you tell the browser that your sidebar, you should give it a flex of what? 1. That is a small portion. Then you should give the rest of the section to what? The main content. So let's see what we have on our web page now. Okay, so this is it. So this is a typical example of admin dashboard. Say sidebar in here. So this is our sidebar, and the rest of the content is what? Our main page. Guys, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good. So let's see. Let me give this side. Admin dashboard. So let's give this one a background of black. Normally admin dashboard they are black and it's black. Let me check what we have now. Okay.
Thanks for me.
Okay. And the height. The height should take 100 VH. That should take the whole portion of the web page. Guys, do you understand? Have you seen it? Normally say an admin dashboard too. This is how it looks like. Let me change this one to 4 and see. And our text is not showing. So let me use text color to be what? White.
Right.
And see what we have. Please, are you following?
Yes, sir.
So you can see that within a short possible time, you have been able to create admin dashboard. So all that you have to do is you have to specify the links here. Maybe if you are building a school management system and you want an admin dashboard, this is how you do it. Yeah, that's how you do it. And you just create the buttons here. Maybe parents, teachers, students, non-teaching staff. Like you just arrange them nicely here. Then the rest of the page will take the main content. For example, when you click on teachers, what do you want to show here? So that's it. We are just building, we are learning how to build layout. Guys, please understand.
Sir.
Oh, I said vim no phone.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, we are sure.
Yes, but say to my the other two sizes,
Mm-hmm.
they are all the same. I don't know.
Other two sizes, Ben.
Left and right now.
Side.
Yes.
And because
Yes.
you are using the same size, that's the flex one for them.
Oh, okay.
Guys, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's change the admin dashboard to what we want to do. I just use that one to explain the concept of the flex one, flex two for you guys. Okay, so where is it, Cry? So let me remove the height too, and let me remove the color. Okay, so let's go back. Ish, where is that color? Okay. Okay, so what is the next thing that we want to do? What's the next thing? The next thing is to create margin around your, what do you call it? Your box. That is margin here, and margin there. We want to separate the content from each other. So what do? Let's come to the main section. Let's give it a margin of 10 pixels and see. Is 10 pixels okay? Let's use 15. And this side too, let's give it margin of just 10. Okay. Let me increase this one to 15 again. Okay. So the first one, acquire 5, I'm going 15. Okay. Hey, one no. Yeah, upon a fiance or bar. Who is that? On my point here. Okay. So the next thing is let's adjust this one to the center, or the headings. So what can you do? You can just select them at once. So H2, comma H what again? H1. So text alignment center. Okay. Okay. Let's give this one a padding. A padding of 10 pixels. And let's see. $20. Let's apply the same thing to the aside. Okay. Okay. So with this concept, I will give you an assignment. I'll sit down and give you a layout like what we have done. Then you guys will just implement it. The whole thing that we have done today is just to apply how to lay out your website in certain format. So it's not anything. Just know how to divide your website into different parts. How to move this one to that. How to move this one to that.
Sir,
Yes.
yeah, I've done everything. But my texts are not shifting. I mean, they are in vertical.
Hey, then you didn't do it well. Can you share your screen?
I'm coming.
Hmm?
Yeah, I'm coming. Have you seen it?
Let me see your go up and let me see. Okay, so please, who can tell me the reason why it's not working? Clary is there.
He has not linked the start.scc to the index.html.
Oh, no, no, no. That's the answer, bro. Please go and do the writing. Okay, that's all.
Which one? I
David,
didn't hear it.
David.
You have to link your start.css to your index.html
That's all.
before whatever you're doing as the start.css you apply to
Okay, 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 okay.
index.html.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay,
You're
so
welcome.
you are sorted. You are sorted, guys. So with the flex properties, we have different what do you call it? Properties, which we are going to look at them as time goes on. Right now, we have look at the flex, grow, shrink, and the basis. And I said that one you can just combine that one to be just one as what flex. And normally that one determine the size of your sections, how you want the content to where that's the number of space that you want a certain content to occupy. That's the main use of the flex. So I think the time is up, and let's end here. God willing, tomorrow I'm going to continue on from where we have ended. I will teach you guys how to use Git within 1 hour, even 1 hour credit. Then from there, we move to straight forward to domain registration and web hosting. Then on Wednesday, if we're able to meet, we start WordPress. We start WordPress. If not, then we will start on next week, God willing, Saturday. So I'll bring you a project work to work on within this week based on what we have done um, today. Guys, please, if you know you didn't work on the portfolio side, please make sure you complete that because I'm going to bring another assignment for you guys to work on it. Thank you very much. If you don't have any question, I think we can end the meeting. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.